I can do, yeah. But not now. I'm single, but I'll see you on table.
So, welcome. We've got the Welsh Open singles for you now. And starting off with a cracker, Luke Sanchez versus Christian Reese. I don't really know too much about Christian, but we all know a lot about Luke from the IPA Tour. Be used to these tables, that's for sure. These are all races to 5. So we should have a good night's pool in store for you. Any issues on the chat or the stream wise, just give us a quick message on the chat, should I say, and I'll try and resolve it as soon as I can. Just trying to move that scoreboard slightly. I get OCD sometimes. So this is Luke at the table. Looking like he's taking the one. He is down the rail. Just got the cushion about halfway down, and these are not forgiving tables, very tight. So a chance now for Christian. Well, a bit unlucky there. Just wasn't concentrating, I don't think. Chucked a loose one in there, so he's given Luke a great chance now to take the first frame. It's all about the one on the bottom rail. He needs to just develop that. He's going for it direct. He could play the yellow and just cannon into it, but he's going direct. Just needs it into open space. He's got to be careful. He's okay. Thought he was going to run on a little bit more then. Those of you that are tuned in, if you don't mind just clicking that share button, bottom left hand side. We are streaming live to YouTube as well as Facebook. If you want to watch it on your smart tellies, just search Tsunami Streaming on YouTube or Facebook, whichever one you're on at the moment. I have reduced the quality slightly. We're only on 720, not full HD, but it's only because we're on 4G. And we're relying on the mobile signals. Just didn't quite come back enough for the one into the middle pocket. He's still got one to the bottom left as we're looking. The plant's a little bit tricky, so I think he can get through to the one over the hole anyway, but he's taking the one to the bottom left as we look. Let's just stick with this angle for now. In fact, has he missed? I wasn't looking, I was just loading up YouTube on my phone and missed. The fact that Luke has missed again has given Christian a chance he wasn't expecting. He's got hold of that one a little bit too much. This should be okay, it'll go in off the red even if it doesn't go in direct, which it did. He's over hit it though. He needed a slight angle on this, but not as much as this. He should be okay. It's not too difficult. Loading this up with loads of right hand side. Try and get his white. Well, not as much as he'd liked, and he's got a bit of distance here, so this is not easy. And he's not going to have an easy black after either. He's got no option, he needs to go for this. No, caught the cushion more or less straight away, so he's never going to go. So you can't see Luke missing from here. So just this black first frame to Luke Sanches. Did I, yeah, it was Luke. So I thought I'd missed a trick there or something. With Christian coming straight to the table. I'm sure Luke will update the scoreboard. You'll notice as well, as long as they do the scoreboard okay, everything will be fine. The blue and red stars, that just tells you who's won what frame in what order. Shows you the last 11 frames. So, red down. He's got a choice. I think he'll probably continue with reds. He's got the one just to the right hand side of the black for this bottom right hand corner. A little bit bunched up, but they do all go. He may like to take yellows, but he's got this one on the bottom rail that would cause him a problem. He needs to get that side of it. I think that's what he's looking at now. If he was to go yellows, and he's got the one on the left hand rail as well, so red's possibly a little bit easier. Now then, if you can get through to the one over the right hand corner pocket, he might take that one first because he's gone a little bit low for the bottom one of those two reds. That was the danger. He was always going to go into the top one of the two reds, and he was trusting to look as to how it landed. I think I'd have been tempted to take the one over the right hand corner pocket myself. Now he's got a bit of work to do. took delivery of my new cue from my sponsor. Yep, Kerry Hughes of M8 Cues. You need to have a look on Facebook. You can see there on the screen M8 Cues Facebook page. Tells you all the products he sells, as well as cues, cases, braking cues. And he's not been doing it that long as well, and he's building up a bit of a name for himself, so just give him a message if you want something. So I'm hoping the new cue will help me play snooker a little bit better. Doesn't always work that way, does it? Slightly bigger tip. My eyes aren't what they used to be. That's a good shot from Luke Sanges, just keeping Christian quiet. He's put himself in a good position here now. I think he can get through the gap between them two yellows, just below the white, but there's not a lot he can do with it. He's in a bit of trouble here. He may well be able to cut the red, the nearest one to the cue ball, and get it in behind this yellow over this bottom right hand corner. If he can, it's a result. He's overcut it, so he could have done, I think. That's what he was looking to do. So I'm going to be joined on commentary by my roomie.
Hey, buddy.
All right, Paul Williamson, the international.
Well, they all know me as the international pool player and guttering cleaner.
Guttering cleaner.
Yeah, I'm the #1 guttering
What
guttering cleaner pool player in the world.
Are you a roofer or something, or just like cleaning gutters?
I get it, mate, but no, it's just a bit of fun we have, and
Right, okay.
yeah, we've been all right. I haven't seen him in the caravan. He's been working 18 hours a day. Oh, buddy, yeah.
80, yeah.
18?
80.
80 hours a day.
80 hours a day. Feels like 80.
Well
About
done,
18.
Great setup here, pal. Fair play.
Do you like it?
Yeah, especially watching the game here rather than down on the bottom. They got a bit more space at the back there this year. Smart move, Ashley.
So was they set up down there as well last year? And
Yeah, it was a little bit tight.
Tight, innit?
And people used to sit on the left-hand side here, but there just seems to be less players in the room this year and a bit more space.
Yeah, yeah.
It's been well organised. One less event with the Welsh closed not being here, and I think it takes a less time, and they don't look like they're under pressure on the
Oh, so there's
top
a Welsh closed event as well normally?
yeah.
Right, I get it, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So they've done away with that one this time, and
Yeah, it's freed up a bit of time.
there's a lot of pool to be played this weekend though, isn't there?
Yeah, do you think so? I don't know what the itineraries are with other places you've been to.
Well, there's 2 team events. There's a 3-man team, there's the main singles, there's the ladies singles, there's the seniors,
Yeah.
the juniors. There's all sorts. Something for everybody. So, just this last yellow and the black for Luke to take a 2-0 lead. He's pretty comfortable at the moment.
These tables look quite open. These IPA tables, mine are just a little bit nippy down the rails, and
They're
they can make a fool of the average punters like me sometimes. And
yeah, they're a little bit tighter than the Supremes.
yeah, I think it's about right though. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it needs to be tighter. You don't want when you certainly for the IPA anyway. Obviously, these competitions are a little bit different because you get a lot of the amateur players as well. You know what I mean? So, but with the IPA. You know, you've got all the top class players playing on it, even the amateur tour, it's a lot of the top amateurs. So you need it to be a little bit more difficult because you want your better players to win all the time, you know what I mean? That's how it should be.
I'm not sure we want the better players to win all the time.
Well,
but
well, that's what
no,
that's
I'm
what
joking,
it's,
man.
yeah.
All I mean is that all the boys are saying, even whatever level they are, they don't want the championships to be a dish fest with buckets because they're travelling a long way. Big commitment, it's higher skill level now.
Exactly.
And the good players want these tighter tables, but I think top pool needs a little slightly tighter pockets, and these have been good.
Without a doubt, and these are definitely. I don't know if it's the slate that's a little bit deeper into the pocket or what. I know, obviously, with the Moscone Cup, that's what they've done with that table. That table was very, very tight.
That was good, though, wasn't it? I mean, instead of seeing again people rolling them in from everywhere, that was good. That was quite exciting. I have seen mistakes
on this table, or both the two streaming tables. I have seen a lot of balls hanging, and I think that's possibly. Maybe because the slates are a little bit deeper, I don't know.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
But they're not just dropping in like they would do on a Supreme, so it's good. It is good. So Luke's in again here, and I'll tell you what, he's got a great chance to go 3-0 up here.
Yeah.
Such a good steady player.
What's the map in here then? Let's have a little look here.
Well, he's going to run this through. Probably go for the one. What he's not doing, he's going up table. He'll probably leave these two till last now then.
Yeah, he's the one on the left-hand side. He's going to be his last but one. He's going to drop the other one on the right-hand middle, and then he's going to take the black in the other corner.
If it had gone the other way, he'd have ended up with this as being his penultimate ball, the one on the top rail, and he wouldn't have wanted it that way, which is why he's gone back up the top. So he's going to take the one along the top rail now. Just needs. He's played it okay. And I think he's low enough on that one to just pull this back and take the one down the left-hand side. Just drop it in for the last yellow into the right centre. Depends on what angle he's got. I can't really tell.
Looks a bit straight there, doesn't it? He's coming back. He's fine.
Yeah, he is. He's fine.
Bang on, buddy.
Just about, yeah. He's looking at that one for the middle pocket. Yeah, what a slight angle on the one in the middle, just so he can. I think the black goes into this bottom left-hand corner, so he'll just sneak in behind it and play it into the same pocket as he's just gone to. You can see from that angle there, the black flies in. Well, he's.
He had choices. If he was a bit high, he could play in the pocket.
He had more of an angle that I thought at first. John Vaughan said number one, Willow.
Number one guttering cleaner. I've took Johnny's place in the Wales B-side. So he was personal. Well, not his place. I'll be careful what I say here. I took the manager's spot because he was struggling to get the tournament. Failed again. Didn't qualify with his boys. He ain't very happy with me, to be honest. But we had a great time. Cyprus was great, and.
Did you go to Cyprus?
Yeah, I think more tournaments should be in the sun. You know, Bridlington with all them seagulls. The seagulls have got like 14 inch chests.
You can't walk outside with your chips, can you?
Yeah, honestly. You know, it was great, and the sun was great, and a good atmosphere, and the tables were a bit nippy. People complained a bit, but it was just tough pool.
Bit what? Fast?
Bit nippy, very bouncy cushions.
Was it? Right, okay.
Not conducive
use the
to
Optimus. Did you use the Optimus or?
Yeah.
Still on the Optimus,
but it was just tough pool, so you know, get on with conditions. It's like playing football. If there's crap pitches, sometimes you just.
Well, it's the same for everybody, but they should be tough. They should be tough.
Yeah.
It's, international, isn't it?
Internationals. That's right.
That's what it's all about. I nearly qualified a couple of years ago. Got a reserve spot on the England seniors.
Did you?
First attempt, yeah.
So you played in reserve spot. Did you get in?
I didn't get in, no. And I fell out with them after that. So.
Did you?
Yeah, can't be dealing with them. Clueless.
That's a shame.
Clueless. Well, that's another story.
Don't burn bridges. That's the golden rule.
Oh no, I set fire to me. No.
You?
Yeah. Oh, I chucked petrol on and everything.
Oh, did you? Oh, my golden rule is don't burn them.
Yeah, no.
That's fine, mate. Yorkshire people like that.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I was brought up like that. Yeah.
What's the
fire starter? That's what they call me. Fire starter. Go on, sorry, Paul.
Sorry, mate. Just on the shot, Luke tried to flick that yellow and the red there. I think it is Luke, is it?
No, it's not. It's Christian.
Oh, there's two lefties as well. You didn't see that? Yeah, he's a bit bigger than Luke. Luke went for a run this morning. He told me 7 kilometres. He said round Porthcawl.
Did he?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I believe him.
Surely.
Well, he's challenged me to a 7k run, right? And I think he's just trying to put
He's winding you up, I think. He must be.
Well, he said he did, but he's drunk like 30 pints this weekend already, mate. So that's a good shot.
Is he a fitness?
Not really. I think he's blagging it. He says he does, but he said he does a bit of meditation as well.
He doesn't look like he's fitness fanatic.
No, he does he? I get it. Oh. What's the finish here, mate? It's a bit of a chase, isn't it?
Well, it is, and he needs to be landing behind this red that's just to the right centre pocket, because it really only goes
I can see now
in
he's
top
got
and bottom right hand corner, so he's played for it.
These are new clubs on these two tables. They're quite new, skiddy blue, you know, and if that red on the left hand side doesn't go on the cushion, then I think he's going to try and flick it.
I think he was playing. Well, he was playing for this one first, but he's just overrun it slightly.
He's going to drag it, and he'll leave a little angle to flick the red after, I think.
He can play it off the rail as long as he. Well, I was going to say as long as he catches it far enough down. He needed it in off the yellow, because that was always a possibility of not hitting it right.
I think Luke's going to go for this. See the yellow nearest the brown spot now. How would you explain that as a commentator?
How would I explain it? That yellow nearest the brown spot.
That's what you say, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's not snooker, but that's we're all snooker players at some. You know, we've all had a. We know what a snooker table looks like, so people do understand it. Yeah.
How do you explain that on here? Do you say this ball by like a green, yellow, black?
The one nearest the brown spot.
Oh, do you?
Probably, yeah.
Cool.
Or just below the brown spot. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then, well, they're in the brown spot, but we know what you're talking about. You said it yourself, the brown spot.
I just want to know what you guys did. See Luke is what, 3-0 up? Yeah, he's thinking now 4-0. You got to win 5 on the trot then. So he's killed it there, Luke. He could have played the skill shot there, but he's took the extra shot. Yeah, and
he doesn't need to push the boat out now. No. He just took his time now.
Yeah.
He knows he's sitting comfortably. You can't get too complacent though. I don't know what Christian's like. Do you? Have you seen him before?
No, I tried to look on Facebook from a friend, and I'm really lucky to have like 5,000 friends.
Have you?
I got and they're all friends, mind all of them.
Oh,
yeah. They're all real friends, you know.
All mine aren't friends. I think they just hangers on, some of them.
Yeah, I'm only joking. I got 5,000 friends. I got about 2. Johnny Vaughan's a new friend, a new best friend of mine, Johnny.
Johnny Vaughan?
Yeah, he is, yeah. Johnny, I love Johnny, he's great. Loves pool. Coming back next. He was going to finish and give me the job, and he decided, Willow, you've messed it up, so I'm coming back.
Right,
so
okay.
I'm back with the rejects, the B2s. But I'm fine dogging it out with the B2s, it's great.
Just chill out with them, yeah?
Yeah. What's he going to do? Yeah, I think he might be going for it, yeah, after this. Yeah, he's not going to leave it too late.
Played that well. He could just drop this one in up that left-hand cushion now, dead weight. He's always going to have a plant on anyway. I don't know how... Well, I say a plant, it's not a plant. He's got a gap to get in behind the yellow. He's going to need to nudge into it, though, just to bump it out slightly. The one over the top right-hand corner.
Yeah, I think you play with a little bit of pace, and then the next ball is going to be the ball on the top cushion. And the last penultimate ball is going to be the ball near the yellow by the blue spot, and then the last one's going to be down in the corner.
Ah, you see, he's gone for the one I said, the one over just above the brown spot. He'll play this off the top rail into the yellow, just flick the yellow out.
Yeah.
And it'll be perfect on the one to the top left. Well, the top right as we're looking. Ooh, he went the other way. He went off the ball, off the yellow first. Surprised.
I don't think he's trying to expect to play with so much pace, to be honest.
Peter Eel says the table looks amazing. Well, it's an IPA table, so they are looked after. It's always going to be a nice table.
It is playing. It's a new cloth as well. Lovely straight.
Is it?
Yeah, he's a bit straight on this. He's just going to... Thing is, when you force these out, mine on the top cushion, you could miss it.
He needs a bit of an angle on his last pot as well, because he needs to get down the table for the yellow into the middle.
I'm fine.
No,
a lot easier than I thought.
I don't let them do it, Paul. I'm a bit tight like that. Electricity's expensive these days, you know what I mean?
No, I get it. You need to.
No, it's not that. It's they do, and they come and they plug it in, and then they'll unplug it, but they'll unplug something else, and it happens that many times. So I don't. And then they'll tell the mate, "So he's just let me a plug up there." That's a great shot.
Do you know, it's funny how they play double running left. That's why I don't play IPA, but that is I guess. Good shot, Luke. Luke.
Making it look so easy. And you can see there, UK World Pool, the Facebook group. Mark Smith's doing wonders, sharing all the streams, all the competitions in that group. Everything's all in one place. So if you want to know what's going off around the world of pool, certainly in the UK, be it black ball or world rules. We don't mind mentioning world rules now they've stopped the banning.
I just don't get it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, they've stopped it, so it's there's no banning policy in place now.
Long overdue. I guess they need the players to stay there as well.
Well, I wouldn't stream World Rules. I took a stance a few years ago. I wouldn't stream it while ever they had a banning policy in place. Yeah, I took a stance. I wouldn't do it. So. And it was only a couple of years ago when I had a fallout with EBPF that I've decided, well, I can't really be an hypocrite and, because they were banning people. If they're going to start banning people, I can't not. So.
You're a tough old Yorkshireman, mind. You've had a lot of runnings going on.
Oh yeah, I like it. It keeps you young and fresh. You know what I mean? You have to have a fallout now and again.
What's the shot here then, mate? What's he going to do?
Well, there's a bit of work to do. Whatever he does.
Very brave shot to take this outside right by the two balls by the pink spot, and he might go into them here.
Yeah, the top one of the two, the middle one of those three on the right hand side, he'll take that into this bottom right, and he could possibly squeeze white into the cluster, but you just trust into a bit of luck if it comes out nicely. He's got nothing really much. Oh, he's gone for the top right, which is surprising because just wondering where the white ball's going to end up. Well, it'd have been no good to him. That's why I was wondering where the white ball was going to end up, because there wasn't really much on for him there, going that way. At least if he goes the other way, the top one of those two there, his white's naturally going towards that cluster. Yeah,
looking back on maybe the shot was right if he got it, because then see these two the balls on the right hand side of the ping. It's an easier shot to get into an easier skill level, you know.
It's a good job he can't hear me. I'd get done for coaching him. Yeah. Coaching Luke Sanchez. That'd be the day, wouldn't it?
He's a boy, Luke. We've had some run-ins, me and Luke, but we're good mates. Yeah. Left our team once after he was in the singles, left the team.
Did he?
Yeah, we didn't speak for about 6 months.
That's not that long, really.
Yeah, that's all right. 6 months is good, is it?
Yeah, 6 months is good. Yeah, when I fall out with some, if I fall out with them on social media, that's it. They're blocked for life.
Is it?
Oh yeah, they're gone.
Bloody yeah. I've heard any swearing they banned, didn't he?
No swearing allowed. Oof. Gone.
Integrity, see, you want to get through to the bigger public. Oh.
But that's why I've got 30,000 followers, just
30,000 followers?
No, just short 30,000 followers.
All you want is £2 a year. Would be nice.
Off them all, yeah.
60 grand, you can do free streaming then.
Well, I will do, yeah. That's a good idea, that.
£2. £1.95 off each of them.
Knock a bit off, yeah.
£1.90. I always say like £49.
No, knock a bit more. I'll knock 20% off me. I'm happy at that, yeah. I'm good like that. I know I'm Yorkshire, but I'll knock a bit more off. So, £1.80.
£1.80.
Oh, it's not. It's £1.60.
Have you got? All jokes aside, have you got a PayPal account where people can, they say, contribute to the cause?
Yeah, but I don't do none of that. That's to me. That's I don't know. It's.
Say somebody's enjoying the stream, having a good night. They want to put you.
There is a streamer, maybe two out there that do that, and it's not for me. I don't know. I know in America,
a donation is called.
On YouTube, that's what they do a lot, isn't it? All these YouTubers, they'll put a donation thing on, and they make a lot of money out of it. But I'm not like that.
I'd give a couple of donations to stuff I like on YouTube.
I've never had a lot of money, so I'm not really that bothered. Like, you know what I mean?
As long as you've got enough to pay the bills, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Don't need to be greedy, do we?
That's right.
No, I like to do it for free.
Cool.
Yeah. Bushy campaign.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's what
happened. Yeah. He's done a great job, Bushy, getting us together. He was a bit stressed on the Wednesday.
Was he?
Yeah.
Well, you all. I mean, I've done tours and
doing it. I think they all are, though, aren't
they? Yeah.
You only got there when you got 2-3 days to get things set up.
It's hard work. Yeah. You leave everything till last minute, and then you're panicking like mad. But it all comes together in the end. There's not been no issues this weekend, has there? There's been no tables out. All the tables are nice and level. I know I've just.
I haven't seen any roll-offs.
No, nobody's.
There was one table the first day, and they got it done straight away.
Yeah.
Tables have been great.
Yeah, great effort from Paul and the team.
It was, mate. Top boy, Paul.
I've not seen him do much though on top table. He
gets it all done.
He's left it to rest of lads, hasn't he?
What he does, he gets it all done. He gets a million messages then about work. Honestly,
I've seen him stress over messages. People.
No, what happens is, people. Paul's Mr. Pool in Wales, right? He loves it.
Yeah.
Without him, it wouldn't be anything like it is.
Yeah.
And everyone knows him. He's everybody's best friend. Well, he says he's not. He argues with one or two. But
I know. I've seen him.
They love him. He's great. And
I've worked him out now, so
his messages are like they're bleeping off. You're in a car with him, they're bleeping off every beep. Honest to God, you know. And yeah.
He's on his phone now. He's on his phone now, down there.
Yeah. He's only 40. He looks about 40. He's
only 40.
49. Yeah.
Is he?
You don't let me say that.
He's had a tough life, hasn't he?
He's had a tough life. Stressful. Pool boys, man.
Yes.
All pool boys. They're wasters, they say, didn't it? Is that right? All of us.
Gareth Airy says, good evening, Wilbur.
Hey, how's it going, Gar?
And Wayne.
Gareth Cabs down in Carmarthenshire. Can I say that?
Carmarthenshire?
Can I say that though? Can I advertise Gareth Cabs?
Of course you can, yeah.
Gareth Cabs in Carmarthenshire. Number one, he's got the best cabs around. Like all the cleaning tie, he's got a bit of that OCD.
Gareth
problem.
was one of the sponsors on the Northern Tour, Southern Tour.
Has he done a bit?
He
does
a bit. He likes to do a bit, does Gareth?
He's got a bit of OCD.
He's got a few quid on it.
Well, he says he hasn't, right? But he does well, man.
Listen, I've had cabs in Blackpool.
He's a bit of a farmer.
I've had cabs in Blackpool. I know what them taxi drivers earn. They don't declare nothing. I'm telling you.
Oh, he's always pleading, Gav. He's always saying, but he's great. Top boy, Gav. We have some fun meeting him. It's the shot, sorry, Gav. We talk about ourselves, and we should be talking about the pool, I guess, is it?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Is he going to flick off that? Is it deep enough to flick that yellow off the red to open up that corner? Or does he need to do it? No, he don't. Oh my God. I think he's going to roll this through, then the one on the left, and then the one across the other pocket.
If this is straight, he just get himself. Whoa.
A bit quick, see?
That's a bit strange.
They are a bit, unless you're used to playing these real quick clubs on these two.
It's grip though, don't they? They do grip.
They don't find Luke out so much. I think he plays them regular.
It's nice to see one or two people tuned in now. It's been struggling for viewers over the last couple of days because obviously it's...
What's the most viewers you've had then?
Oh, 1,500, 2,000, yeah.
What was that for?
Well, no, I tell a lie. When I was doing the Chinese 8 ball, did I show you the I didn't show you the... did I show you the viewing figures for that?
No.
250,000.
Wow, all Chinese?
Well, no, actually, that particular week when I was doing the Chinese 8 ball a couple of years ago, the highest audience was from Mexico.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wow, I've never put
in that
down.
1 week, my page had 5.6 million hits.
What's the connection with the Mexicans and Chinese 8 balls?
I have no idea, but it did surprise me.
Wow.
But yeah, that was the highest audience, Mexico.
And you wasn't speaking Spanish on there?
Pardon?
You wasn't speaking any Spanish commentary, was you?
No, I don't speak Spanish. Apart from San Miguel, that's about as much Spanish as I can. San Miguel.
That's incredible if you think about it, without the language.
Yeah.
Now, I won't watch Chinese 8 ball if it goes.
Popular.
I'm not doing Chinese pool then, you know.
Yeah.
But wow.
Didn't know you could speak Chinese.
Yeah, I do a bit of everything. Here we are then.
I'll tell you what, Paul. Oh dear.
I think the brave shot here would be roll in and then play the double on the ball on the cushion and then you leave it straight at the top because straight doubles are pretty simple, aren't they?
Well, you would think so.
All my mates are laughing at my mapping, I guess. That's okay though. We're up here to be shot down.
Yeah, I don't always get it right. Very rarely, but I don't always get it right.
Yeah. I mean, you can play it, just screw back, ball in the middle, and then red down the rail, but I just find doubles a lot easier. Don't like this one.
He's loading this.
Oh.
Why has he gone like that? What was all that?
He wasn't on the black. We were talking, he wasn't on the black, was he? No, I'm fine, mate.
No, he was on the black.
A little dash of black on top, a touch. Black, gay black. That's one of my teammates there, he's funny. I love Guinness and I said a bit of black. Once you have a bit of black, you don't go back, he says. He's a boy there.
Yeah, so he was on the black, black.
We've been talking, mate.
Yeah, missed out.
God.
Miles Shearman said maybe the Chinese are all on fake VPNs, because obviously you can't get social media internet in China. They cut Facebook, they don't have none of that. Don't like Facebook in China.
You don't have Facebook in China?
They don't like it. The government don't like it.
No, that's because we can't say too much about them.
Yeah, because we talk to them and be friendly and all that, you know what I mean? Yeah, they don't like to be friendly, do they?
Western ideas in there.
Allegedly, anyway, you know what I mean? I don't want to say too much about the Chinese mafia and all that, you know what I mean? Because, anyway, that's
Luke through, mate.
Is that in 3 now?
That's 5-0. Yeah.
Blimey, that was quick.
What's the next game on?
I don't know. I'm going to go find out. So
you going to have a look?
Don't go too far away. We'll have another match for you very, very shortly. You will get a notification as soon as I go live again. like I say, don't go too far away.